What it do, friends? I don't even know if we live. We live? We live in this bad boy? I don't know. I don't know. Still trying to get used to the whole StreamYard thingamajig. But I hope all is well. If we are indeed live, which I believe we are. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday to you guys. It is just one of them days. What is up, Hangry? How you doing? Hey, Sess is in the house. I see my brother Angel is in the house. How y'all doing? Uh man, it's been non-stop busy. Bestie's in the house. What is up, Jackie? Hope all is well with y'all. As I'm trying to get my life together over here. And yeah, it's just ironic. All good, brother. Yeah, it's telling me there's like nobody in here. So I don't even know who's in here. What is up, man? What is up? Member extraordinaire Daniel is in the house. What is up, brother? Hope all is well with you, my guy. Hope life is good. And hope you guys had a fantabulous weekend. We had a pretty solid weekend. I can't complain too much. Oh man, I swag though. That not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bummed out because I really thought that um this was embroidered, but it's silk screen. But you know what? Nonetheless, it's shiny. It's nice. I'm not even gonna front about that. Uh let's see. Yes, got it. It's beautiful. It man, I was teeter-tottering on a fine line right now that I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to go live today, man. When I tell you it's been super busy here at work. It has been super busy here at work. It's shiny because you shine. That is hilarious. Hilarious. Shine bright like a diamond. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. So yeah, and in the midst of this, so Squish, since if you guys are in here, some of you guys already know, Squish is actually she's had to be at another school, man. What is up, Mario Main? Fight on, brother, fight on. Thank you so much for jumping on in here. Um, and so Squish has had to start, well, obviously another school because her other school still is not open yet. So, I gotta give props out to the school. What's up, D? How you doing, my friend? Um, I had to we had to do two different, and the school that she's at right now, they've done an amazing job of kind of welcoming in all the new students that had to have started there, and it's actually been kind of crazy, to inherit all of these kids into a brand new school, was just actually just it's heartwarming. What can I say? My brother Chilo's in the house. What is up, Chilo? How goes it? And shout out to Gumballs. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. So with that though, is they're doing their part. I know I'm all kind of all over the place because I'm like multitasking as I'm doing this, but they've had to actually start uh kind of planning for graduation, as to say, because they had to actually say, how are we going to do it? Is she going to do graduation as far as, ooh, who's this potential scam? um they've had to do it as far as like, okay, here we're going to go. Graduation's going to go here, graduation's going to go here, we're going to do this for graduation. And with all of that, we're kind of trying to navigate like how graduation in itself is going to work. So with that, we have to do two yearbook because we're doing a yearbook for her old school, and we're also doing another yearbook for the school that she's at right now. So I've already finished that one. So essentially, now she's doing another yearbook. I have to do another yearbook dedication, and that's actually what I'm kind of working on right now as I'm talking to you. But in the midst of all of that stuff too, I've had work stuff I need to get done too. So it has been just extremely just super busy. But man, watching some of her yearbook stuff, it just little emotional, to be honest with you, because we haven't actually seen some of these pictures in, whew, I would say a hot minute, essentially. But like, I'm trying to see. I'm see if I can share one with y'all right now. But like, this one is probably like my favorite one. Let me see if I could share this one with y'all. Um, da, 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 da. Let's see. I'm gonna have to change this. So this is actually her third grade one. Um, just so that you guys could kind of see what I'm looking at. I guess I could do a share screen option, but third, choose a different name. Okay, so this one is a third. I'll name this third ish. But the third grade one. So this one is actually one of my favorite picks, and I completely forgot because you forget. You know what's kind of crazy about it is that you see your kid on a daily basis, and you don't really, you obviously know they're getting bigger because all of a sudden they're your height, and then all of a sudden you're seeing eye line to them, and then all of a sudden they're borrowing, like in Squish's case, borrowing Amy's clothes, and it's just you're seeing it. So, and again, I know I'm very scattered brains right now, guys, but again, I hate it when I don't go live. But here, let me see if this one will work. But look at itty bitty squish, itty bitty squish. Whoa, there we go. Thank you guys, man. You guys are on it. Thank you guys so very much. Um, oop. Yeah, so thank you. I don't know what went down, but whatever it is, I appreciate you guys so much, mods. Thank you so much for locking it down. But yeah, so little ones like this, it's just, I don't know, it's so adorable to me, you know. Um, and then let me see here, because I'm racking it up as I'm doing some for other ones as well. And like, even if you look, like, if you see Squish, like, look, this is how she started off eighth grade. That Squish in eighth grade. And then you even just fast forward this now over um to now. Let's see. Image file. Let's see. Da, da, da. I don't know if I can find it. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay, here you go. To even fast forward it now to, you could see just in the time that she started school, the growth, like, she's become her own person. She's has her own personality. um it's just been nuts. It's just been a crazy thing just to kind of check out, her growth. That's my little girl still, and all I see is my little girl. So as I'm working with this, um in fact, let me see what I want to try to do, and I'm trying to see if I could get, because I do want to get some of you guys incorporated in here. Um, Let me see if I could detach. I'm trying to see if there's a way to see if you guys in the chat right now, if you guys are in here, if you guys want to go ahead and just write congratulations squish. I'm gonna see if there's a way I could screenshot it. Um, Jack is an ass. Um, Ew, nasty. Um, so let's see if there's a way. When I count down to three, if you guys want to write congratulations, squish, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna try to screenshot the chat and I'm gonna include that into the yearbook. So stupid Nightbot. He like straight interrupted it. Okay, so after Nightbot, all right, ready? One, two, three, go. Let's see, and I'm gonna see. And if this doesn't work, then I'll try to figure out another way to do it. But again, because you guys have been like family, I want to see if I could get you guys in the yearbook as well, just to kind of show this. But there you go. This looks great. This is awesome. Because at least I'll get a couple of you guys in here. And um so yeah, that's super, super cool. So thank you guys. If you guys are putting them in here before this gets too wild. There we go. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. because I think she'll get a kick out of that for sure. Um, and then let's see, save here, and I actually try to do this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because I could cut and paste some of this stuff too. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much, man. You guys are super, super amazing for doing this, and I'm definitely gonna try to get this incorporated in the yearbook one way or another. Um, because again, we be like family, guys. We be like family, you know. And I thank you guys. I really do thank you. So I took a screenshot of that and I go on. So now to talk about, I don't know how you guys felt yesterday, dude, but I was just extremely, extremely tired at work yesterday, man. Um, why? Because we had such a good time at the Berry Festival on Sunday, man. And legit, I think, what is up, my brother? What is up, Slim? How goes it, my guy? Thank you, saying what up to the chat. Thank you so much, Slim. Hope all is well with you. Man, I got the burps. Um, Berry Festival, guys. Berry Festival. What can I say? This, you know, obviously I'm not high caliber like Angel. I don't get I don't have media. I don't get invited to media. One day, maybe, knock on wood, maybe one day. However, so I got really no dog in this fight other than going as a fan. But in all honesty, with everything I love, with every part of in my heart, I could say this with clarity, with certainty, and with everything else. Everything that we tried was bomb at Berry Festival this year. Everything. Now, some obviously were more of our favorites than others. However, this year, I think Knott's absolutely murdered it and killed it. They absolutely nailed it as far as food wise this year. Now, the disclaimer to this is I still haven't gone back to work. Yeah. I mean, here's a disclaimer. We went opening weekend, which is something we typically don't do. But I was super, 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 super excited. Wow, really impressive. I'm excited to try it. Man, let me know when you go, bro. Y'all gotta reach out to a brother and let him know so I could try to clear some plans and hang out with the cool people. But I was hanging out with Familia, so they're pretty damn cool. They're probably the coolest in the game. But um, dude, it was good, and it very well could be opening weekend. Last year wasn't too impressive. Yeah, that's what I last year. Yeah, I don't think we were too impressed. However, the disclaimer with this being that I think it shouldn't be this way, obviously, but it is that way. I think that later you go on into the season, the interest just kind of dies down, and they just kind of just go with whatever they want to go with. You know what? I love this hoodie 2D. Absolutely love it. Why? Because I love the simplicity of it. It just says knots. It's kind of hard to tell, I think, but it is kind of shiny, but there's nothing on the back. So pretty much they charged me for a purple hoodie with just a little emblem on there. So driving home from the office and saying, "Oh, it's all good, Jimbo. Thank you, thank you. I love this." So pretty much I got charged for a purple hoodie, which I'm not gonna argue with. And this is it. The simplicity of it is just enough, you know. Hello, hello. How goes it? How goes it? Welcome on in. Um, but yeah, so more than anything, um, I could honestly say at least for this weekend, the food was just off the chain. Like little some little sleepers in there. Have your boy put Park and Sip on the back. I should, but you know what? I'll leave the simplicity to knots. You know, sometimes simple is just better. You know, but I will say certain sleepers that we weren't expecting. Amy's a fan of grits. Amy loves grits. But I would never anticipate Amy to want to get grits at a theme park because it kind of reminded us of this little restaurant that we had literally down the block from our home in Altadena. And the grits was fire, and Amy loved it. The Cajun shrimp buttered grits. And when she got this, dude, it was so flavorful. And it's really, really easy to mess up grits. That's like something that is not too hard to do at all whatsoever. But it was good. And then I think the French toast, Jimbo disappeared for a bit, came back with that French toast in hand. As sweet as that French toast looked, it was bomb. That cream cheese, I've never really prayed for much, but I really pray that Knott's sells that cream cheese like in the market, because that cream cheese is just absolutely phenomenal. And it works so well, so well. Yeah, Purple Madness, yo, you already know, man. You know, purple is divine. But yeah, it's my Knott's hoodie, and I liked it. And I was just happened to wear uh purple on Sunday too, but that was my park and sip. So I was trying to be in the festive with the purple for boysenberry, and I just used my purple fit for it. So it kind of makes sense. But honestly, um, the new video dropped. So if you guys have not checked it out yet, please go and give it some love, show it some love. And it shows pretty much everything that we ate, and we ate quite a bit, and ate quite a bit, drank quite a bit, and I think it's a really good start to kind of showcasing what they actually had, and it was good. It was good, and more so is because we were with the friends. I think anytime that you could do festivals like this with your friends, it's just always just a good time, and we enjoyed the living, you know, mm, out of everything. That's all, like that. Um, if I had to ask, I don't know if Jimbo will agree with it. I think his wolf man, it had a long name. Check out the video for the name, but it was an espresso martini drink that he had. I thought it was phenomenal. And if you like stronger of the drinks, stronger tasting drinks, that's gonna be right up your alley. Me, hey Hennessy, what's up? Cool video at Knots. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Hennessy. Um, dude, the my least favorite had to be the jalapeno beer. Sorry, Angel, I know that was ranked up there for you, but not for me. As it is, I don't even like chili type of drinks anyway. Um, so yeah, not for me. But my favorite was probably that mule. That mule was right on up there. The mojito was right on up there. And I mean, the sangria is good, but what I liked was actually the wine. Believe it or not, if you like the Stella Rosa type wines, man, you're gonna love that, man, for sure. D said it was super strong. It was strong. It seemed like you got more bang for your buck out of that drink for sure. Bomb had three, had three. Time to get on the 405. Man, yeah. So he had yeah, Jimbo enjoyed it. I still owe you a drink too, Jimbo. My bad, bro. Um, let me see. I just got a purple Woodstock Snoopy t-shirt yesterday in the mail. That's what's up. Now I gotta try. I don't know if they had it. Let's see. Knott's Berry Farm Poison. The one shirt that they haven't sold in forever and a day. Boysenberry t-shirt, Charlie Brown. I don't know if they had it. But the one that I had actually, let me see. Let me see if I can share my screen here. Was I think this is the closest I'm about to actually find to this. Let's see, share screen. I think the only one that I actually miss, like, and they haven't had this shirt that's on the right hand side with Charlie Brown with the boysenberry all over his face, where it was a purple T-shirt with his iconic scribbles. I had that T-shirt, and I think I've had that T-shirt for had that T-shirt. I should say I had that T-shirt for like I want to say honestly, probably about maybe 8 years or so. I haven't seen them sell that T-shirt in a hot minute at all, and I was hoping this year they were going to sell it, but again, I think it was just a drop for that 1 year. And if you look back at some of our uh, videos, I'm sure you'll see it. But I missed that T-shirt so much. That was my Boysenberry Festival T-shirt that I had, and my God, man, I absolutely love that T-shirt. I can't emphasize that enough. And I took such good care of that T-shirt. Like that T-shirt never saw the dryer. It was always hung dried. it was always just it was just because I knew that they didn't sell it every year or at all, I guess. Because if they did sell it again, there's a good chance I probably would have rebought that again. And my friend Issa's in the house. What is up, Issa? Hope all is well with you. Um, yeah, last week's stream with the homies was fun, bro. You got to do it again, dude. Yes, yes. So if you guys did not tune in for that one, we brought back couch talk. Uh, and we were on the couch. I was on the couch. I was there with Squish on the couch. And because I have the StreamYard, or what is it? Yeah, StreamYard thingamajig, I told Hangry, jump in here with me. And then well, he was running late, so I told Jimbo, what are you doing? He said nothing. I said, all right, bet. Jump on in. Then Henry jumped on in. So we are trying to get Chilo in there to jump on in, and those are my favorite type of conversations because we spoke about absolutely nothing, but yet we spoke about everything. And I argued with Squish. And honestly, one of my favorite parts of the new video that I dropped, the Boysenberry, was me arguing with Squish. Like somehow that has just become a staple into what we do is we just argue. Babe, hola D. Oh, see, even though you're in the car, Henry could still be nice to you. You see that? And you say my boy ain't got a heart. See, he good. He good. But yeah, so no, we definitely want to run that back. And I don't know. If we get home early on Fridays, maybe we could knock one out. But that was one of the longest streams that we've done in a hot minute. And again, it was just completely random, just to sit here and don't know what we're talking about and just talk about a bunch of just straight silliness. The wind is moving my cart. I'm scared for my life. I'm sure you'll be fine. You're in a car, so it's not like you're gonna be too hurt if anything blows away. But is it windy, dude? There's not an ounce of wind over here. Not even a breeze. Not even a slight little pull. Nada over here. Oh, I'm lying. It is breezy. I just look outside the window and mhm, it is breezy. Fingers crossed they cancel practice today because that'd be awesome. I'm so down to go home. Um, so down. Jump in again. Welcome back, Hangry. Hell yeah, it was fun to be down jumping again. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's cool, and I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty amped up and excited for just those random conversations too. And I completely forgot members. I'm so sorry. But once we got to knots, we went straight into fun. I didn't even do the members only stuff. He said, just don't park under a tree. Yeah, he said, don't park under a tree. Go park, yeah, not under a tree. Anywhere else but under a tree. But that's so funny. But yeah, so I think yeah, I just forgot. There's no other ways around that. We just got to having fun and I forgot to do the member stream. So I will try to maybe do that tomorrow where it's members only. Maybe I try it a little bit later on. I don't know. If they cancel practice today, ideal, perfect, because that means I have the evening or the afternoon off. But I don't think they will because the winds doesn't seem too terrible. But we'll see. Maybe during lunchtime I do a vertical and I just kind of announce kind of what we have in plan and what's in store for the future and what's to happen. Um, and again, shout out to my homie Pete over on let me see. Let me see. Let me pull up his station. Let's see. There we go. And I know a lot of you guys know who he is as well. But huge shout out to him, man, and everything that he's doing with the community as well. So it'd be cool because I'm still scheduled to be with on his live, I should say. Um at the end of the month now, I could say on the 30th. So I will shoot over that information to you guys as well. And hopefully you could jump in and see what's up, hang out with them. and hang out with us and see what kind of questions he's gonna do. So I think the format that he does is actually a pretty fresh format. Whereas I think I'm gonna give him 10 facts about me and then 5 facts that are lies. So it's kind of curious to see who believes what and who does what and who does this and then so pretty amped up, man. I'm down to do any type of these things that are a little bit different, that's a little bit outside the box or whatever as well. But it's cool. It's cool to branch out. It's cool to network. It's cool to be around people that it's ain't a competition. Well, guys, we're supposed to be having fun with this. At no way should this ever be actually feel like a job, especially when it's supposed to be a good time. And then let me see if I could find. Let me see, because again, I just want to shoot out love to a couple people that have been showing love as well. Um, Let me see. So I need your guys' help in regards to if y'all, let's see. So Mikey Sue's 4. Again, another dude, up and coming dude. He's so close to wanting to hit his mark of 250 subscribers. He's getting there. So again, if you guys have not checked him out, definitely just give him a sub. Again, it's free, guys. Check out his stuff. He does live streams. I was in his live stream a little bit earlier on, watching along while I was at work and working along as well. But at the same time, again, you know what, let's help each other grow, man. So show him some love. Let's see if we get him over to 250 today. And yeah, that'd be fresh. I think it would totally make his day and everything as well too. But again, we have a very simple motto. Sweet, thank you, brother, thank you. Again, very simple motto, guys. I grow, we all grow, together. And that's what the whole thing is. YouTube is hard enough as it is. And so to have people holding you back just kind of sucks. Why hold somebody back? Like, we all want to thrive. That's the reality. We all want to see those sub counts fly up. We want to see those view numbers go up. um Become partner. We want to see that happen. So if we want it so bad, who are we to deny other people? You know what I'm saying? um Trying to find a membership link. Can you drop it for who? For mine? That's pretty. Let me see. That's crazy. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but let me see. The membership, is it the membership link for my channel? Because dude, I can't even tell you how to do that. I don't know if anybody else does that. See, just goes to show you, man. I just don't know what's okay, cool, man. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have my membership link? Because I'm trying to find it myself and I can't find it. Let me see. Maybe it's this one. Or I don't know. If you're looking for somebody else's, my bad. But let me see. Does this work? Check that out. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Who knows? Um, but yeah, let me see. Subbed as well. Thank you guys, man. Thank you for helping out my homie over here, man. But yeah, YouTube is hard, man. Like, that's the thing. It's like it's hard. It's hard. I mean, but I think if you put in the kudos, you put in the work, you put in all of that. Hey, Smirk, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Hope all is well with you. Um, yeah, it's hard, man. I mean, I'm not even gonna try to front, dude. It's hard. It's a hard game to be in. And I, again, it's like, I think the one thing that I can't stand is when people amp you up. That's not the part that I can't stand. I love it when people amp each other up. That seriously makes me super happy. But it's when they amp you up and then they get pissed at you when you start growing. Like, come on, dude. Like, we're all in this together, especially if you're not doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the crazy thing. Like, if you're not even in the same game type of deal and you're getting irritated and aggravated because of growth, like, come on, dude. Like, seriously, come on, get it together, guys. We could be better than this. What's up, Red? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Um, that's my homie Red. Yeah, make it make sense. I can't make it make sense. I really cannot. And it's again, I think, I don't know. Some people are just insecure. And even then, I know some people that are here too. Like, some people pop in, some people pop out, some people What's up, Armando? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Way to hang it. Way, how can I say? Thank you for making your way over to the channel, brother. Hope all is well with you. Thank you so much for checking us out. Um, and let's see. I don't know why people do that, make big deals over nothing. In the grand scheme of the world, does it really even matter? For many people, it is a business, and the sad reality of that, the sad reality of that is that it's a lot of the Disney creators that make it more of a business and forget the Disney magic, and I don't know. I can't sit back and condone that. That's why I talk smack every time, every chance I get, because you know don't be like that, you know like wow, like why, you know especially at the most happiest place on earth. It's just crazy. But then again, it's so cool to see other people, because I known of park hopping duo. I don't know, guys, if you know them, Nick, and them, like, so I've known of them, and I've seen their stuff, and huge fan. I'm a bigger fan of a lot of these people than they will ever become a fan of mine. But I am a fan, and it was so cool to actually finally get to link up to him and say what's up, chat it up with him for a little bit, And then one of the other guys that I saw too, that but I didn't go up and say what up, but was always when I see Justin Scard. I don't know if you guys know who he is. That dude is extremely tall too. But I've been watching, I think one of the first people that I end up seeing on YouTube that I actually really became like a fan of is Justin Scard. Like, I just love what he does. I love what he does. Love his content, love just, a lot of stuff about him. And then despite what people say, Adam Nuwu too, like I'm super fan of him as well. And it's just like, dude, like, it's cool to see those people, yeah, they're great people for sure. Absolutely 100% for sure. Cool people. That's sad people want to watch and enjoy the parks, but when you have toxic hosts, yeah, and that's it. Sometimes it's like you never really wish bad about anybody, but man, sometimes you wish some of these people would just get straight knocked down off their pedestal. Love watching Adam Nuwu, seeing him do his international thing. And I'm a realist. For some of these people, even though they're not as big as some of those, like, I'm a realist to say in regards um that they will never know who I am, because I'm way too small I'm way too small in the world of your creators, But that doesn't matter to me, because when you like something, you like something. But then again, you got some people that are within your subscriber range, where the minute they start doing YouTube, they expect these higher end YouTubers to know who you are. And then they get pissed off if they don't know who they are. Like, it's like, dude, come on, man. That's like going to any celebrity, just because you do YouTube, you think celebrities are going to know who you are. It's like, doesn't work out that way. You're still going to have these breaks where you have people that are super known, and then some people that aren't, but then you will run into your peeps that at the end of the day, for me, as long as I know I have my crew with me, that's all I need. I just need my peeps with me. That's it. I don't really care who else knows me at that point, because if it's meant to be, it's going to be. You can't force something that ain't meant to be, I hate to say it, but sometimes you have flavor and sometimes you don't, sometimes, how can I say, you could have everything. You could beg everyone, sub to this. Oh, you have a homie, so their homies will tell you sub. But if you ain't got the juice, you ain't got the juice. You know, Justin, his videos so entertaining. Love his stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're just human. Bleed the same as you and I. 100%. One hundo. Straight facts off that. They still got to wake up in the morning and take a shit. I mean, you know, Journey's out loud. What's up? What's up? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. And again, Bacon is the most famous of them all. Nah, I'm probably the most unknown of them all. But might just be the loudest one though. Let's just be real with that one. Thank you so much, Red. Even my homegirl Red, man, she be doing some work out there. When you going live again? And I feel so bad sometimes, man, because I know some of my homies go live, and I've just been busy. Anytime we're in this month, next month, where Squish is running cross country, plus I'm helping out with the yearbook for her school, plus work has just been nonstop. By far, by far, probably one of the busiest years for everything it entailed this year. Like it's just been busy. But at the same time, it's good because it's keeping my mind off of things. So, and I'm actually gonna be pretty excited. I'll actually share this, but I was gonna speak about it, but I don't know what Thursday's gonna hold in me. And if I don't go live, my friends, it's because I'm super swamped at work. But yeah, Journeys Out Loud, thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate you so very, very, very much. Um, let's see. Did you hear? But the most realist, the realest guy in the room. You. The thing is, I always say you don't have to, man. You don't have to guess if I like you or not, because I'll just tell you I don't like you. That there's no point in even tiptoeing around it. Just you might as well just say that. Did you hear about the menu lineup for Star Wars? I have not. If you would love to share, that would be awesome. Because I love to hear about it. Just because I don't go to Disney anymore doesn't mean I don't like to hear what's going on. And I'll even ask Jimbo a lot of the times. You know, um, and it's willful ignorance on my part. You know what I'm saying? Um, hey Val, how you doing? Good to see you, and so much fun to always hang out with Val. That's my little homie right there. That's like Squish's little sister. So good to see you here. But yeah, so I mean, one of the things they're gonna have a pork. Nah, get out of here. That is going. I'm gonna have to actually. I think for some of these things, I think I've come up with the plan. I think the plan is gonna be I'm gonna have Jimbo go into the park. I'm gonna wait by the gate. And I'm just gonna have him funnel me out food. That's a pretty fair plan. I don't necessarily need to step into the park to eat, so I'm okay with that. And I actually want to go out to Naples, that pizza place, because I really did like that place. Like that place was really, really good. So I definitely want to go ahead and do that. Oh, cute. Hi, Dad. You see, and Squish calls me Rat. What the hell? Can I wait with you? Absolutely. We're just gonna all jump into thank you so much, Anna Hugh, for joining in. Thank you so much. It was great seeing you guys. We really had a blast. We really, really had a blast on Sunday. See, I'm already losing track of days and stuff. Yeah, let's go, bro. Go to Naples, bro. I'm down. Let's make a field trip of this, man. Let's just jump in a Highlander and head on down. But the thing is, a lot of the stuff, don't get me wrong, like I love, but am I the one in theory to say, you know what, come to me for the information of what's happening at Universal, not Disney? No, I will be the first one to tell you. Um, let me see. Let me see. Yes, it's been forever today. So it was so cool getting to catch up and break bread with you guys. Just having some meals, having some drinks. It was fun, good times. But yeah, I'm never the one. I'm not your go-to person for it because I'm even shocked I even made it out to Boysenberry on opening weekend. Because in true park and sip fashion, we try to avoid opening days or opening weekends just because we like to kind of be in our own bubble. Call a spade a spade. We just don't like the crazy, crazy crowd sometimes, and the way people act in crazy, crazy crowds. Because sometimes people are just little loony. But hey, shout out to my brother, to my brother, to my brother. It's always a pleasure to hang out with y'all, man. My brother is celebrating 14 months riding with the crew. Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate you so very much. So I know we were laughing because we were hanging out with Gio and Chris. Um, I just heard about Fan Fest, but again, I know my schedule's a little bit busy, so I wasn't really. I'm not intending on doing Fan Fest at Universal because life is just busy. It's just really busy. And if I'm gonna put down money, I want to make sure I enjoy it because money's funny. Just to just kind of figure out like how to do this. I was trying to become a member. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, here it is. I just happen to have the link because someone asked for it. So I don't know if that actually came out, um But yeah, but that's the thing. And then so I didn't know that. I think you pay one fee and you get access to all of the fest nights. And shout out to my boy Gio. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it, man, we'll keep you in the loop of things. But the reality is, I just kind of like being out of the loop of things. I'm not even going, because uh, I think for me, and again, it's a me thing, when I show up to places and I don't know, to me, that experience just heightens at that point. I didn't really look, and now that I could go back now and watch Angel's video of when he did media night uh, at Knots to do all of that, um, is that it's like, okay, now I could go back, just like HHN. Any of my friends that drop videos, I don't watch any of them. I go to HHN just not knowing anything, because when you go to a theme park so many times, especially like Universal, well, not as recently, but to Universal or not, and you're there on a consistent basis, sometimes just not knowing leaves the element of surprise. So when you're going, and I saw the tasting card for the first time, I was sitting there like, oh shit, what's this? Oh, what's this? Hangry, what's this? Wait, what's this? Like this, because they had done it the day before. And much love to all of the crew, Angel, Anahi, D, Chilo, Henry, Issa, Val, all everybody, because they did it the day before and they came back again the next day so that they could run the experience back. And like it was just great, like, because I go in just completely just lost and confused. So I don't want to be in a loop of a lot of things. Certain things I kind of do, but when it comes down to theme parks, is that I don't, because I just want to show up and just be surprised. So I'm sure I'm going to be super surprised when we make it back out to Universal Studios, because I haven't been there since New Year's Day, and I see pictures of how Fast and the Furious is shaping up. Um, haven't been back on the studio tour since whatever else is, Fast and Furious has been taken off of the studio tour. So again, everything is just going to continue being it's just going to end up being just brand new to me, essentially. What's nice about all of you is you're so down to earth, the real deal. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Had a nice background, by the way. Yeah, decided to change things up, kind of put some visuals. I'm going to create a couple different ones too, so you're not watching the same thing. But again, life has just been kind of busy, so I haven't really had a chance to kind of play around with it and use this to the full potential I know it has. But yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, so I think that's the way we've kind of done everything. um when we go, yeah, somewhat blindly to what it is. But I think that's why since we hadn't been to Knott's for an opening weekend for a long time, for many many things, um I woke up early, I got my stuff ready, I was prepped, I was excited, and I was just super happy to just be there, like, just show up, just the ambience of just having be out there at Knott's. I'm like, damn, this is dope. This is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. And I was super excited, like bouncing off the wall excited. Just like when and we ran into Titan, Ivan, Kalia, um, oh man, I forgot the other lady name, met for the first time. My buddy Crash, man, ran into my boy Crash, and that was so dope to see him too. Just to get a hug from a homie that you have not seen in a hot minute, or just even homies to catch that hug, dab them up, shoot them up, say what's good. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that too, just in general. It's like, you know what? This is dope, just to see that, because you don't get that. Even, you see people, you run into them, and it's dope. And I was like, that's cool, like, so I think even when we went out to, again, Titan and, organize peeps to just hang out with us throughout the day. And I was like, dude, like, super, super fresh just to hang out with these peeps. And I had that Disney magic glove in my heart. Yeah, ran into Mark as well. Ran into Mark. Shout out to Fun Grub. Like, just to have that, like, to be like, okay, we're waking up tomorrow, we're going to Disney. Damn, I'm excited because I ain't been to Disney in a hot minute. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna kind of go with it, and it was cool. It was cool. And then it said the same thing like back here again, waking up early, man. Got my Parkinson purple on. We're gonna go because I think I wore that fit maybe one time before, and I was like, let me use this. It's a little chilly. let me go ahead and just use this. I'm like, damn, like hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think everything, like I think, man, everything, all of that, my heart's still filled, you know. Hello, sorry I'm late. I was doing a live stream. Man, I gotta catch one of the live streams too, man. It's gotta go both ways, And I'm like I said, but I'm even shocked. I'm even actually shocked that I got this live stream up and kicking though. But sorry guys, but yeah, thank you so much, man. Thank you for watching the videos and everything. Um, that's what I've been trying to tell Annie Henry. She's gonna have to get on the computer. Yeah, that's crazy how they won't let you do it on the phone, man. Come on, YouTube, get that together. But one of the things that I'm gonna share with you guys as well, and I don't know how it's all gonna work. I know some of the crew in the circle. I think I mentioned it on Sunday, but I guess the Discovery Channel, somebody 12 p.m. UK time. This was a last minute one. All right, bet. I'm gonna try to figure this out. There's a UK broadcasting group that is, I think, a subset of the Discovery Channel. They're going to be doing a documentary on this on the storms, and by the storms I mean the fire stuff of how it impacted. Because again, the Eaton fire and the Palisades fire is probably one of the most catastrophic events that has ever happened in California. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But so they're going to be doing a documentary. So somehow they stumble on the YouTube channel. They saw the documentary, well, whatever you call it, whatever it is I did. They reached out to me, so we've been talking for the past month about this. They wanted some of my videos that I put out there, and then they said they're gonna fly in. They're gonna want to do an interview. So I didn't really hear much about it, And then it turns out that thank you so much, Henry. I appreciate you so much for gifting a membership, and welcome back to the crew, JD Voyages. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're Apple guys for sure. We're Apple guys. Thank you so much, brother Henry. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. So the documentary, they're gonna come in, and in theory, I'm gonna be doing an interview for the documentary. So I haven't gotten any details of when they plan on releasing it, any of that stuff. But I'm pretty excited. Anything to kind of tell the story, to keep Altadena relevant, to keep our little town just going, and just let them know, despite whatever the politics are of what you think your theories are, how you think it happened, and what you think went wrong. In theory, not even in theory, in factual. Mario, thank you so much. Thank you, brother. Good seeing you, man. Fight on, my brother. Fight on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So we'll see. I mean, maybe it may amount to something. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll stay on the cutting room floor. Who knows? But the fact that they got notice of it, I think is actually pretty cool itself. But again, despite whatever politics you have that you may think about who's responsible and who didn't do what and what politician do this and who should have done this and how things should have been done, or how, doesn't matter. What does matter is that real people were affected by this, regardless of how it started. It could have been a freaking beaver gnawed his way underneath the ground, bit a wire, that whole thing caught fire, lit a tree, and psh, crazy. Like whatever. If it's a beaver, whether it's a gopher, whether it's the parrots that flew over, regardless, people were affected. People lost their lives. People lost their livelihoods. People lost everything. And that's all that comes to me. You know, we as a people are trying to build our lives back together. We all have a different story to tell. We all walk different walks of life. The only thing we had in common is that we all were in the city that we loved. So, oh my goodness, your boy's gonna be worldwide famous, getting interviewed by an international film crew. It's kind of mind blowing, man. 10K subs might come sooner than you think. That's crazy, man. I mean, it just seems like I'm kind of in limbo with like 9100. Doesn't go up, doesn't really go down. Well, it goes down because I think that hating ass fool kept subscribing a bunch of times and would unsubscribe and then go up. So I don't know if that screws my algorithm, but whatever. Um That's so awesome. You get your story, bro. Shining light on your city, Dina Strong. That's right, man. You guys already know, man. That's what I represent, man. Dina Strong all day, because I did love that city. But thank you guys. Thank you, everybody. Um, yeah, it's kind of so we'll see. Like I said, regardless if the interview goes anywhere or not, that's what it's gonna be, and we're gonna see what happens, man. Um, And what's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Never got a notification. I'm telling you, man, YouTube be doing that, man. Because you know what's even funny is that my phone will typically pop a notification that says Park and Sip is live on YouTube, and I didn't even get a notification that Park and Sip was, live. You make us proud. Nah, you guys make me proud. You guys make me so happy to be part of such an amazing community. Thank you guys, thank you all. But yeah, you know what, so we'll see where it goes from here. um what's up, bro? We were about to run that. I'm telling you, man, call me the barber because I'm about to catch it this fade, you know what I'm saying? Woof, 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 woof. But yeah, so that's it's kind of cool. So obviously if that happens on Friday, I'll tell you guys all about it on Tuesday when we do the live stream again for lunchtime, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what happens, unless they make me sign like an NDA, which I don't know why they would, because it's my own damn story I'm telling anyway. But I'm sure it's not just a me thing. I'm sure I'm gonna be like about a 10-second clip saying my city burned and I'm sad, and then they move on to another clip. So I don't know, but I know for sure that despite a lot of the videos that's on YouTube that a lot of people saw, mine literally might be one of the ones that document. There's actually one other too that I saw. Damn, wish I could remember his name so I could access it though. But he documented kind of like I did. His was a little bit different in regards to yeah, the algorithm. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Um it's the thing is always just jacked up anyway. It's always janky. But he did the same thing where like the winds, he started the winds and then came the burning and everything else. But he kind of had the same concept, kind of had the same idea of what was going on with it. Mine was just a little bit different because I went back that same day. So it kind of did show the haha to, well, you guys have seen it. I don't need to walk down memory lane with that one with y'all. But in all honesty, I don't know what I even put in that video, because ever since I ended up putting it up, I've never watched that video again. That was like the last time that first and last time I've actually watched that video. I haven't watched it since. So I couldn't tell you how it even ended, and I just know some of the substance inside. So I may have to rewatch it one more time just to kind of refresh some of the answers that I'll have to give. Um Paparazzi coming soon, tripping. Ain't no paparazzi gonna follow my fat ass around. Oh man, love the Knots vlog, man. Awesome looking food, and Bev need to start hitting up the coasters, bro. I'm down, but in all honesty, it's so hard to hit up those coasters after you've been eating and drinking nonstop throughout the day. Because I'm just even thinking about it right now. I'm like, that might be kind of tough. You're gonna be like Mike Wazowski from Monster Inc. He was proud that he came from. Yeah, for a second, that's me. There's my 15 seconds of fame. But it's been cool, like just to share the story. Even when we're doing K Earth, the interview on K Earth, obviously you didn't see my face, you heard my voice, but you know, we doing it. Let's go. I'm down. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. I never used to do those rides when I was younger. Honestly, I never did, dude. I was so tired still. Yeah, I am so down. You gotta let me know, man. I'm down. But you know what? I think the older I got, I didn't want to look like a poon in front of Squish. So you know what? I ended up doing it, going on some of these rides. Nice repping knots with the bright perp. That's it. I really like. I saw, man, I forgot her name. Damn, I suck with names. But I met her for the first time and I saw her thing and I'm like, please tell me that's from this year. She goes, oh yeah, I just picked it up today. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, like these, like when it's playing like this, it's my favorite. Like, and I was so happy because I was gonna be kind of bummed if it was like last year's drop and I couldn't get it anymore, like my Charlie Brown t-shirt. But yeah. The milk will never solve your problem, but beer will never solve a problem neither. Dude, That was so funny, dude. Honestly, we all started off hard for Boysenberry. Good thing we did for opening week. Yeah, I agree. And it's something I never really do either, and I'm so happy. Henry, we need to get on Hang Time or Ghost Rider after I do Pony Express. Pony Express is nothing. Jaguar is nothing. Those rides are comical. Ghost Rider, man. Hang Time, man. Those are some rides. I'll just put it that way, man. Those are some rides. For real, for real. It's whew, man. Yeah, they pretty brutal, man. Bear will never solve your problem, but milk and water won't either. True that. You see, I saw that sign and I started laughing. I started laughing, dude. And I think you could actually see just the enjoyment in that vlog. Even when it came down to me just trying to whine, I just start, well, watch the vlog. You will see it. I sipped the wine and I started laughing hysterically because I was expecting something else, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Uh, um, yes, sir. The family and I are coming down to do winter in the parks. You gotta let me know, man. Let me know. That would be sick. That would be sick. Uh, Angel, I'm not addressing the issue any longer. uh, no. Well, so you lied to me. You told me Ghost Rider was like it's a small world. Well, yeah. No, I didn't lie to you per se because it kind of is. Like that one part where it goes down and it's just kind of just going slow. It's kind of like Small World a little bit. Like I'm sure if you really think about it, because you went on it that one time. Think about it. Rerun it back in your head. Like it's kind of like Small World, right? Right? Maybe, kind of, sort of. I think you convince yourself it's like Small World. It was nice to see you relax and just yeah, it was sick. It was super sick, man. Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, meet up. I was chatty, chatty. Didn't even notice that on the wall. I don't know why, but I just got drawn into that wall. Um, yeah, Knott's Berry Farm is the sick. That's the sick time. Hell yeah, we're gonna get it. Um, remember it's April Fools. I know people be trying to get me all day today, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay, whatever. Use it bacon. I should, but you know, I don't know. Some of these people try to get me with some off the wall stuff, and I'm just like, nah, it doesn't even work. Now, I want Squish to text me right now and tell me, hey, they canceled track practice, and it hits me with the April Fools, because then I'll probably just start crying hysterically. I'm like, wait, we up? No. There we go. I'm back. Man, you're never late, bro. I just started early. My brother Corey, how you doing, man? I hope you had a great road trip, man, with the family and everything. Okay. Hopefully, I know it's kind of laggy a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know if it's our network, but I am sorry. I know it's kind of laggy a little bit. So let me just type this in. Sorry if it's laggy. So that's kind of what happened last time too. So I don't know if this is a StreamYard thing because I got full reception where I'm at. So I don't know. I don't want to change networks, but um yeah, no, got kind of okay. So far it's good. Well, I'm about to call it in a little bit, but yeah, I hope you had a great road trip, man. Hopefully you had a great time with the fam and everything as well. Um let me see. Oh my god, Squishy Super, you're gonna need to guard her. Don't want her saying see. Oh no, you know what? Squish is hardcore, man. So I honestly don't think I have to worry too much about Squish. I think she'll be. I think she's gonna be able to hold her own in many ways. So hold on, guys. I don't want to disconnect. Yeah, I know it got kind of laggy. Thanks for making my ride back that much better. What's up, Lonnie? How you doing, man? I don't know if this. Yeah, it's laggy. At least on my phone is showing that it's laggy. I don't know. Yeah, la 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 la. If it cut, Hold on. If it froze, give me a second. I don't know if it went in. Okay, let me try to switch networks here. All right. I think we might be back. Hopefully we are back. Have we had spring break? Let's see. Oh, it was a good time catching up with fam. Sweet, sweet. Thanks for it's all good, bro. Um the is April Fool's. Oh no, that was yeah, I did an April Fool's joke on her back in like October. um but let me see. Um you guys had spring break. Squish doesn't go on spring break for another 2 weeks or so. Um, if not, Squish got back up. Yeah, she's got a whole crew that's gonna be riding behind her. So I'm not too terribly worried about her, but yeah, she's a good kid. There you go. All is good. All right, all right. But of course, now that I get it going up and going now, I gotta start saying goodbye. Um, Did you do any April Fool's Day jokes on anybody? I did not. Not yet, at least. But again, at the same time, the night is still young. So day is still young, I should say. I still gonna have Squish Insights. I'm gonna still have Squish Insights, and then I still have Amy. So who knows? One of them might be getting a one of them may be definitely be getting a little April Fool's Day joke coming tonight, one way or another. And more than anything, I don't know, maybe I shoot up, short of it. But I don't know. As I was saying before I get up out of here, I'm kind of craving tamales from Vallarta. I'm not even quite sure why, but I just feel like it's like what I want. So, I may end up doing that because I do have to do some grocery shopping after I pick up Squish after we have practice. So we'll see what happens. But do you guys have all day? Oh yeah, we have from midnight to midnight. That's crazy. You only have up to midday to do it. That's crazy. I didn't know. Now we have to midnight, man. Jimbo's gonna, yeah, good luck with that one. Um Today's the only day we could freely say happy to do 10 times a day with Henry and Jimmy. Yep. Oh yeah, fish and chips, man. Fish and chips sound heat too. But anyways, my friends, with that being said, I do got to get back to work. I got about 20 minutes before I have to get up out of here and get to practice. But I want to thank you guys. I apologize for the lag again. Not quite sure what went wrong, where, when, and how. But I do want to thank all of you guys for riding out with us. Dude, oh my God, yes. That French toast from Knott's with some cafecito with hit super hard, man. It hits like Mike Tyson in his prime part. Done. But guys, thank you guys so much for being with me today, man. And I will see you guys. If I'm not in on Thursday, it's because I got hell swamped at work. But I promise y'all, I will make it up to you guys. Again, I want y'all to please remember, man, we are like this. Need you guys to be nice to each other, be caring to each other, show lots of love. Y'all just definitely just take care of yourselves out there. All right, guys. Remember, it's all love. Don't do anything I wouldn't do twice, my friends. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Members, tomorrow, be on that lookout. Because if I'm not really, really packed at work, I will share the details of what's to come for us. All right. Sess, thank you so much. You are the bomb.com. Everybody that's in here, I love y'all so very much. Thank you guys so much. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.